Well, good morning everybody, and a very warm welcome to you. And I know a lot of you have come a very long way, from as far afield as the United States of America and all over Europe, and a sincere welcome to you. I think also that most of you paid for your own journeys here, unlike some scurrilous press that's been going on for the last week or two, that this has been funded in some way by somebody else. It hasn't. This is a grassroots movement. This is all about freedom to choose. This is all about democracy, and this is all about you. And I find it absolutely astounding that we should have been meeting in my own group assembly room in the European Parliament as a member of the Independence and Democracy Group, which the British United Kingdom Independent Party is part of, and we have not been allowed to hold this debate there. This debate was always about bringing in both sides to discuss these issues sensibly, which in my view has not yet been done. And this was a golden opportunity to do that very thing. But of course, the European Parliament has decided that debate is over. It's amazing how often that this place, with its thin veneer of democracy, decides that the debate is over. Well, the debate isn't over, and it proves that today. And if people think that what people on our panel here today have to say is in some way wrong or misinformed, they had every opportunity of sending somebody here with expertise to say so. Now, my political roots as an Englishman go right back to, if you will, Magna Carta in 1215, Bill of Rights, 1688. I believe in freedom of speech, I believe in democracy, and I believe that that's what you believe in too. Some of the people over there, and I talk about the Arlene McCarthys of this world and the Mary Honeyballs of this world, their political thinking seems to have started in southern Germany in 1933. That's where they're coming from. I find it absolutely disgraceful that we could not have this debate in that place. And it tells you all you need to know about that place. And incidentally, tomorrow afternoon I'm going to, anybody who wants to go and see that place, I'll be happy to show them round. And if we want a cup of tea in the afternoon in my lounge, as a member, we can enjoy a cigarette, because there is one rule for me and there is one rule for you. Also, I'm disappointed to see today that there are some people absent who I think perhaps should have been here. I'm very disappointed, Simon Clarke from Forest, that you're not here. Neil Rafferty from Forest, Scotland, who is not here. I'm interested to know quite what you are doing today that was more important than this. If people can come from the other side of the world, I would argue that there's no reason that they couldn't have turned up on the day to lend this event their support. As I say, this was all about debate. This is nothing actually to do with smoking. Smoking, you can smoke or not, according to your own free choice. There is no question about that being the cause of this event. Unlike the European Reporter, this rather ludicrous paper, of course, who prints only what that place tells them to print, in spite of the claim for independence on the front. It is no such thing, believe me. This is about freedom to choose. That's what it's all about, and what it's always been about. We are not going to make smoking compulsory. We're not going to be force-fed cigarettes. It's just a question that in an English pub, it's down to the gaffer whether you smoke or not. In a Dutch bar, it's down to the gaffer. I think it's an unbelievable infringement on human liberty that in my club, which is hundreds of years old, the East India Club in St James's, the heart of London, that I can no longer enjoy a cigar after dinner in my own club. It is not a public place. The average politician couldn't get in there. He wouldn't pass the selection procedure. Now, I think that's just appalling. I'm not the appalling one, as Mary Honeyball billed me, I think it was in The Guardian last week, the really appalling Godfrey Bloom. I think some of these social health fascists who call me appalling, if they are calling me appalling, it means I know I'm getting something right. So let's see if we can open the debate, let's see if we can get some common sense, and let's see if we can spread the word to the press. And what is the point of the press in a free world if it isn't to defend the rights of a minority, even a significant minority as we are? How is it that that place, if you're a homosexual or you are a gypsy or any number of other minority groups, that this place offers you the protection? Why does it not offer the same protection to other minorities? Why do we have democracy a la carte? They pick some things off the shelf to protect and others they don't. You either stand up for freedom and democracy, you either stand up for minority groups, or you don't. You simply can't pick and choose what you tend to support. That isn't democracy at all. So let's see if we can wake the world up to our case, and let's get this debate opened, and I welcome everybody again.